Have I felt unsafe at all here in the country? That has been a common question that I've been asked. And the truth of the matter is, this city is super beautiful. I'm really impressed by the architecture and the energy. We did have a rough start to the trip when I arrived to Tunisia airport, to Tunis Carthage airports. This is something that I want to go ahead and disclose because, man, it's kind of wrong. Yeah, we look Arab, huh? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another beautiful day here in Tunisia, and unfortunately my last day. Now, I actually just arrived here from Sousse, or I actually just learned that it's pronounced Sousse, and yeah, I'm in Tunis. I'm in the capital, and today is my last day here in Tunisia, and I wanted to just make a video to talk to you guys about a topic and a question that I've been receiving on TikTok, a lot on Instagram, and of course here on YouTube over the course of the last weeks. And that common question is Tunisia safe to visit as a foreigner? So in this video, we're gonna walk and talk. I'm gonna share with you some of my best moments here in the country, and of course answer that question for you guys based off of my personal experience and what I've encountered in the last 2 weeks here in Tunisia. Now right now, we're actually like veering off the main street here in the city center, and yeah, just decided to go out on a little stroll and just explore some streets that I didn't get to make it down the last time I was here in Tunis. This city is super beautiful. I'm really impressed by the architecture and the energy. We were actually in a traffic jam for like the last 20 minutes entering Tunis that reminded me a lot of LA. I was like, oh man, there's traffic here as well, because I hadn't really encountered that at all throughout this time in the country. But I guess that just goes to show that every capital city is the same when you're entering. But yeah, guys, the last 2 weeks here in Tunisia have been incredible. I feel like so far the biggest mistake I've made here in the country is not staying here long enough, because we barely scratched the surface here in this series. However, we will definitely be back. I didn't even visit, from what I've been told, the most important part of Tunisia, which is the south, the Sahara region, all of the Star Wars filming sites. I have to come back. There's just simply too much to see, too much to do in 12 days, especially when you're working. You need time to relax and also time to just, you know, live in the moment. Now, I am with my brother.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
We've had an incredible trip so far. And what would you say has been the highlight of your trip here in Tunisia so far?
Sousse.
Sousse.
The beaches.
The beaches. Yeah, the beaches here in Tunisia. I feel like that's something that a lot of people don't talk about. And I don't know why, because the beaches here are incredibly stunning. Water's very, very fresh. And
like, it's not even cold. It's like a heated ocean.
It's a heated ocean, huh? It feels like I wouldn't go as far as saying like a jacuzzi, but like a heated pool. It's awesome. And yeah, I must say, Sousse, obviously, that's where we spend a lot of our time. That has to be my favorite as well. I just really loved being on the coast, eating the good food. I really enjoyed the nightlife scene here in Tunisia. Man, that was incredible.
Tunis is great. It just reminds me of like just any other big city. It's like a fast pace.
Exactly.
Sousse was a lot more relaxed, slower pace. Over here, it just seems like any other big city, like with the vibes, you know?
Exactly.
It's all hustle.
Yeah, as you can see, I mean, look at all the movement out on the streets right now. It's just hustle and bustle here in Tunisia. I mean, in Tunis. But as Andrew just said, that goes with any other big city. Oh man, this is a police van right now, pulling off the sidewalk. But yeah, this city has really come to grow on me, and I will be back to explore it a lot more. Now, have I felt unsafe at all here in the country? That has been a common question that I've been asked. And the truth of the matter is, I haven't felt unsafe or unwelcome at all here in the country. Now, we did have a rough start to the trip when I arrived to Tunisia airport, to Tunis Carthage airports. This is something that I want to go ahead and disclose because, man, it's kind of wrong. As soon as I arrived to the airport, someone recognized me from social media, obviously. So I was pulled aside from everybody else, and I was interrogated, questioned. They wrote down my whole itinerary. They sent 2 people that weren't even marked with any badges, anything, to ask me all kinds of questions about me and my trip that I'm having here in Tunisia. But the worst part about it is, as I mentioned, They didn't speak any English, so all of this was taking place in Google Translate, and they were also not wearing anything that identified who they were, which left me and my brother feeling a bit unease. And well, after that, they proceeded to take my drone away, even though my drone, I checked all the restrictions. It was allowed in the country because it is 249 grams, and it is not professional standard. So it was allowed into the country, but they took it away, which is completely fine. I'm not even upset about that, because every country has the right to do whatever they want, especially when it comes to safety protocols. And drones, let's be honest, there has been things that have happened in the past with drones that can, you know, put someone's life at risk or endanger, how can you say it, like the security of a place. So completely understandable. But as you guys have probably seen here on YouTube, everybody flies their drone over Sidi Bou Said. Everybody flies their drone in the Sahara. It's, you know, it's a piece of equipment that I use to capture the beauty and share the beauty of a place with the world. So I was hoping to, you know, share some beautiful drone shots with you guys around Tunisia, but unfortunately we weren't able to make that happen. But yes, that has been like the only problem that happened, and to be honest, it almost ruined the trip, because I started feeling very uncomfortable from that point. We left the airport, we didn't know if we were being followed, because these two guys that were not dressed, they literally
they look like any other guy
on the street, and they just wrote down like all of my information, my hotels, my phone number, my birthplace, my address, my channels, my everything. They were looking through all my social media, and then they literally just got up and left. They got up and left, walked away, disappeared, and we were stuck sitting in the airport until I asked somebody else, like, excuse me, so what do I do now? Because they've been gone now for 10-15 minutes and they never came back, and they said nothing, and they said, oh, you're good to go now, you can leave. So to be honest with you guys, when I got to my hotel later that night, I started looking up flights right away, because I was just like, man, I do not want to be here. It was a rough experience. This is my first time leaving the country with my brother on a long trip, and this happened. He felt very uncomfortable. But I must say, that uncomfortableness literally lasted a whole maybe 1 hour.
No,
because
me the whole day. I was a little
skeptical on that. Okay, for me it lasted about an hour, because after we checked into the hotel, and I calmed down a little bit, had a drink, I was like, okay, let's go down to a pharmacy, because Andrew wasn't feeling too well. And we walked in there, we met an awesome lady. She was so friendly, so nice, and it just completely changed the vibes that we had been feeling so far. And ever since that interaction with the lady at the pharmacy, everybody else that we've interacted with in Tunisia has been amazing. It's been amazing vibes. I've never felt unsafe. There's police presence absolutely everywhere. The people are super welcoming, super nice, and everybody says Marhaba Tunisia, which means welcome to Tunisia, and it's super great. I really am going to miss this place, and I feel like I need to come back very soon to explore a lot more. I have a feeling that, well, Tunisia is going to be just like Morocco for me, and it's going to be one of those destinations that I return to over and over again. Oh wow, we're like in a spice alley right now. Just spices everywhere. Wow, look at these chilies. These look amazing. These look almost like the chilies that my grandma uses for the tamales back home. But yeah, these spice shops smell incredible. You can smell them literally as you're walking down this entire street. All right, so yeah, that's exactly what had happened with that rough situation that made me feel uncomfortable. But besides that, guys, I have not felt uncomfortable once here in the country. In fact, I've ran into more kind people than many countries that I actually go to. And here, the people actually really want to conversate with you, talk with you, and know what it is that you're doing here and why did you choose to come to Tunisia. I feel like that's a common trend when you go to places that aren't visited so much. Obviously, Tunisia receives a large amount of tourists every year, but it's still not, you know, it's not Paris, it's not Thailand, it's not those countries that where their primary economy is ran off of tourism. So yeah, people, as you're walking around, are always asking you, why'd you come to Tunisia? Why'd you choose this place? And to be honest, well, I'm glad I chose this place. And I have a feeling that if you guys make a trip here to Tunisia, you're going to be just as happy with the decision that you made. And especially for all of you guys that are watching from Europe, that literally can get here in an hour, hour and a half, at the most a 3-hour flight. You're definitely going to get here and enjoy yourself. So yeah, right now we're just going out for one last walk through the city, veering off through these streets that I'm going to miss so much, and just reminiscing and reflecting on this trip. Now I must say, my favorite parts of the country so far were definitely Sousse, and also I really enjoyed Sidi Bou Said. Sidi Bou Said was like a nice little relaxing place that you can obviously go and see in a span of like, 2-3 hours, but it made for a nice place to sit back, relax, and just feel at home for a few days before actually moving around and jumping around as fast as we were. But yeah, right now we're walking through this market where they sell all kinds of clothing, pants, shoes, shirts, all kinds of items, and I believe that this is actually going to take us into the main Medina walls. Now Andrew is actually on a hunt right now for some shirts. He wants some shirts. I actually bought a nice white one here in this Medina a few weeks ago.
He made me want them because he said they feel really like loose
and fresh.
Yeah, fresh.
Yeah, they're very fresh.
I've been wearing my pro clubs, and pro clubs are good for the beach weather, but not.
They're a little too heavy, huh?
A little too heavy.
So, we need something a little thinner, and I have a feeling we're gonna find that here instead of just Medina. But yeah, definitely recommend coming on out here. It's a great place and a great experience. Oh wow, these are hookah hoses. Hello.
Hello.
Wow, these are beautiful. Wish I had a hookah at home. I actually would love to take one from here.
Buying them. They have one that comes with a little backpack. Just take it home, right? It's like a little carry-on.
The problem is we got so many more places to go to, so many more destinations over the course of the next few weeks that it's kind of hard. And to be honest with you guys, we already need another luggage because we're full right now. We're rolling deep. All right, so I actually haven't entered the Medina this way before. So I don't know where exactly we're going, but it should make for good fun. Look at all the cats. Look at this kitty. Hello. How are you? Do you live here in Tunis? Very cute, huh? You know, I'm not a big cat guy, to be honest with you guys, but I really do. Thank you. Have a good day. But I really like the cute little kittens. I think they're cute. I'm more of a dog person personally, so yeah, let me know what you guys are, cats or dogs persons. But yeah, guys, this was just a little quick video, a little conversation I just wanted to have with you guys. To be honest, I'm just gonna enjoy the last few hours that I have here in the city, and then I gotta get back to the hotel to start doing some serious packing and try and figure out how I'm gonna make a 30-kilo bag 20 kilos. Yeah, story of my life, I feel like. But these little budget airlines that fly you around Europe into North Africa, they don't seem to be too lenient on what was I gonna say? On the baggage fees. They tend to add up extremely fast, and you can end up paying more than your flights for some of these baggages. But yeah, we're back into the main Medina now. These here are the main streets that we explored the first time we were here in Tunis. And I think here is where I'm gonna actually leave you guys until the next one, because I really just want to enjoy my last few hours here without the camera. And yeah, see you guys again soon for another adventure. Not from Tunisia. We will be back to Tunisia, but from Rome, because we do have a 24-hour layover there before we kick off a nice series in Greece, and I do want to share the Rome experience with you guys. So, Andrew, thank you so much for joining me here in Tunisia.
No problem, man.
It was good fun. It's been a fun trip. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it.
Back one day.
We will be back. Yes, it is good. You like the Hindi? You watch me on TikTok. Thank you, bro. Yeah, the Hindi. Yes. You like YouTube?
Yep.
You watch my videos or no? Oh, you need to watch my videos, man. I make Tunisia videos. Travel with Chris.
What is your channel name?
Travel with Chris. Yeah, you're gonna remember, right? All right, bros. Take care, man. But yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll just keep the camera rolling a few more minutes because, yeah, I have a feeling that we might find some nice interactions while we're in here right now. And who knows? Maybe Andrew will find those shirts that he is looking for. Do you remember of a shop around here that actually sells those?
I think it might have been one of these ones, but I'm not sure.
Not sure, huh? Yeah, all of these alleys are just incredibly beautiful, but we do have an abundance of magnets and souvenirs so far.
And I still want to do more.
And he still wants to do more shopping. But yeah, all of these vibrant colors and yeah, different textures and patterns are what make North Africa special. All right, guys. Well, I know this isn't the typical 40-minute video that you guys love to see, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, we'll see you guys in Europe in a few days. Later, guys. So we're just gonna come on here with a quick update. Andrew found the shirts. Oh, these are beautiful. Yeah, this one looks just like the one I got last time. All right.
Well, made in Tunisia.
We're gonna give you guys a little market action here at the end of this video as well. Why not? Wow, these are all beautiful. I love this whole shop. Look at the outfits they got for the kids too. Those are really nice.
How much?
25.
Oh, it's nice.
Dinar.
Yeah, 25. Oh, that's nice. That's good price.
Hind.
Yeah, we look Arab, huh?
Alright, bro. Well, I do these two.
Those two you like? Yeah.
You do.
This color do?
You do 2 for 40.
Huh?
2 for 40.
What?
2 for 40 dinar.
55, 55. Okay, half, Ali.
45. Good.
Alright, good price, man.
You know what? He gave us a really good honest price though, because I paid 55 for my shirt the other day. But yeah, guys. Well, now we'll leave them, right, Andrew? Andrew got his shirts. He went to go back to the ATM just to pull out more money just to buy these shirts. So I'm glad he found them. All right. Later, guys.
You were always smarter